Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental air gang reading, okay? Happy Pride to everyone. Y'all have fun and be safe this month. Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. We fixed the links, so all you have to do is just click on stuff now. You don't have to copy and paste. So let's get in. You have the Three of Cups energy. So you are in a celebratory energy. Maybe you've accomplished something that you've been working towards here with this. I see Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Yeah, you were in grind mode for a little bit. You didn't mind the time it took because you realized that it was building a foundation with this Virgo energy here. Yeah, perhaps it helps organize this new, I keep feeling like organize your thoughts. Okay, so it was taking a while so you can like maybe find the path that you want it to be on. All right, and be clear and concise about what it is that you wanted. But you have the Page of Wands here, right? So to move into a new space of passion, to move into a new space of creativity, that is what you're trying to almost overcome. Maybe the hesitance, you're being hesitant about being a newbie in the industry, or this is a relationship, maybe someone is younger than you and you're like, I don't know if they're really for real or not because of their age kind of thing. So you have the Tower with the Strength card with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, two major arcana. The divine is bringing this energy in, but at the same time they're giving you the strength to handle it. So this is a new level up. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So maybe this is like a challenging time for you financially, or maybe this like your stability is being challenged, or you're weighing out an option of whether will this work for me or will this not work for me. You're really like trying to figure it out, because something with this Tower means you got to make a decision. A decision must be made when the Tower comes. Okay. Like you got a lot of Scorpio energy, so you could have Scorpio in your chart. With the Ace of Swords and the Empress, yeah, you're moving into a space of clarity and knowing who you are, and knowing that your intuition is the truth. When you feel it, that's what it is. And maybe you've gone through a lot in your life, and so you're questioning whether this is like a trauma response. The divine is saying what you feel deep down is the truth. This Empress card is nothing to play with. You have a lot of status and a lot of stability. I heard inner stability and a lot of self-worth and abundance, and so you have to operate in that way, and it's your duty to speak the truth when needed. And so you have the Death card, also Scorpio energy, which is why I said that, because you have the Tower as well as the Death card. And so this energy is like you're going through a major transformation. This could have started during the past Scorpio season, or it could be culminating with the upcoming Scorpio season. But whatever it was, you may have had like an ego death, going through like a dark night of the soul, really getting real and raw with yourself about the things that you needed to change to become the person that you wanted. And so you have the Devil card with the Nine of Wands with the Page of Cups. They are advising you to not overly think about whatever the situation is. Pardon me. And perhaps there's someone from your past wanting to come in and apologize because they see this new level up. You know, like a moth to a flame. Like the same way light beings are attracted to other light beings, darkness is as well. And so in this respect, darkness is being like a low vibrational, not the part of yourself that you're illuminating, but like it's this energy of you're not trusting, like I said, that trauma response. You're like, am I a wounded warrior, or do I really like know what I know? And the divine is saying you do know. Okay, you know who's coming in with love and support, and who's just coming in. You see that figured arm behind their back? You know who's coming in with love and support because they genuinely want to, and those who have an ulterior motive. And they're asking you to trust that and to move with that energy. And so you have the Pseudo Ten of Swords. It says everything is fine. And so basically it's like maybe you're over analyzing, you're worrying so much that something won't come together, or something not happening right. And the divine is saying just accept what is and go with that. If something's not happening right now, then it just can't happen. And it's not that and I say that to say that your dreams won't happen, but I feel like you're forcing situations that the divine is trying to help you release. because what you're wanting to manifest in will come with clarity and not confusion. And so you have the Four of Swords with the Five of Swords with the Six of Wands. Yeah, maybe you're afraid that your fear of getting hurt again is going to keep you from this victory. Right? You got the Four of Swords with the Five of Swords. So it's like 1 minute you're doing better, and the next minute you're going back to your toxic ways, or you're letting toxic people back in your life, which means you are going back to your toxic ways if you're allowing toxicity back into your life. You understand? It's not like a judgment. It's just, they just want you to realize how the energy that you're still lingering in is calling in both sides of the spectrum. But you will be victorious. You have to trust that, all right? And you have the King of Swords with the encouraging card here. You're a badass being full of love, light, and possibilities. So yeah, you're going to learn how to speak your truth because you value yourself. You trust yourself. The King of Swords makes clear decisions. They know that yes and no are both full sentences, all right? And they don't overgive more information that is needed. You get the information that you need, and that's it. They're very well studied, very intelligent. So maybe this is you learning more about your craft, or this is you learning more about yourself and knowing like, hey, this is really how I feel about this. Okay, and then you have the Circle with the Hunter on the back for the Shaman Oracle deck. Yeah, you're not just letting anyone and everyone into your circle. You're forging your own path with this Hunter, and the Hunter, when they go out to, you know, catch their prey metaphorically, they do not accept quote unquote roadkill. Do not accept roadkill. It's better to come back empty-handed than to come back with something that could potentially poison you. Okay, it's better to, you know, go home solo than to come back with somebody and now you're in another toxic karmic relationship. Now you have like some sort of, you know, dis-ease within your body. It's better to, you know, wait for that opportunity that is just for you than to accept something from the past, that job that you're not going to be happy with or something like that. You're connected in all ways, and you have to remember that. So maybe networking at this time is important. Maybe you're overlooking something just because you're so focused on getting a specific result. You're not thinking outside of the box enough, Aquarius, and that's very different for you because you are naturally that person that thinks outside the box. You are the rebel. You are the quote unquote alien of the zodiac. So perhaps something is stifling that creativity. But you have Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune. So you will go into that leadership position. You will have that amazing relationship that you want, and because you're in a fortunate cycle. But this, in the tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot, the figure on the bottom where my pinky is, that is like a devil image. So it's like a devil energy that keeps popping out. Some sort of like link to the past, some sort of obsession, some sort of like rumination that you're doing, overthinking, overanalyzing, mistrust of self. So once you get over that, you'll be a-okay, all right? And you will. You absolutely will. I told you you're going to be victorious. Trust yourself and continue to move forward. You're an Emperor's energy. You can attract whatever it is that you want, okay? So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you feel moved to. We're over on Instagram and TikTok where we go live. I'm just going to heavily promote TikTok page at this point because we had our first live over there. It was so much fun. It was like super interactive. We you know, we were going through the comments. Like it was very new, but it was fun. All right, and so join us over on TikTok. We're going to be going live a lot more. I'm building a schedule now, and I'll see, you know, what works and what doesn't. But Pharaoh's Tarot over there. All right, and you can always book a personal reading to get more information about your specific situation. www.PharaohsTarot.com. All right, so much love and light to you. Namaste.